I'm going to transition this into my power ranking of the live musicals I've seen. And these are just on like the Broadway tours, not like local productions or high school ones. That doesn't count. These are like the official, the legit ones. Because I was thinking about it more after it's been a week since I saw Book of Mormon and loved it. And I was thinking of where that ranked with all the ones I've seen. I've only seen five, so this will be a short list. But I think the more I reflect on it and think about it, Book of Mormon tops my live musical power ranking. It just the environment, the crowd reaction to it, the laughter, the enjoyment, the catchiness of the songs. Book of Mormon is number one for me. That's the most fun that I've had at a show, and it's the one that I would sign up to see again tomorrow. I'm all in on that one. Second is going to be Rent. That was actually the first one that I went to see, and it was back before COVID, and when I first discovered Rent and started I watched the movie, started listening to the soundtrack, watched the recorded Broadway version. Then I saw they were going to be in the town I'm in shortly after that, and I snagged tickets, and it was fantastic. I loved it. It's such a fun live performance, too. The band is on stage playing on part of the set, and it just has a cool energy, and I love the musical as it is. Uh, Third would be Hamilton. I've seen Hamilton twice now. The music in it is fantastic. The set is fantastic. Both performances I've seen, the cast, everyone has been fantastic. So Hamilton comes in at three. Then we could do Wicked. Wicked, I thought was a lot of fun. I had been wanting to see Wicked for a while. I think that's another one where the cast and everything was fantastic. The staging, the set design in Wicked is awesome with the time dragon clock and all these other things that they bring into it. It was a lot of fun. Enjoy Wicked. And then fifth is Phantom of the Opera. Phantom of the Opera was still fantastic. And it was still awesome to see, especially when you see the chandelier drop at the live performances. It's awesome. But it just ranked a little lower for me. All these are fantastic musicals that I would see again in a heartbeat, and I would recommend anyone to go see. None of them were a waste of time. If you're going to see especially an official Broadway touring company, the official productions, these people are so good. I talked about when I talked about Book of Mormon last week that I saw the understudies for the two leads, and you couldn't even tell. They were awesome. They didn't miss a beat. Their staging, I feel like an understudy has to be one of the hardest roles to do in a Broadway production. You have to know everything. You're not doing it day in, day out, so it's not quite becoming a second nature to you. Having to know all that blocking, staging, all the lines, all the mannerisms, all the emotion, and you never know when you're going to go on. Although I say that in my theory, whether it's true or not, I went to a Saturday matinee showing, and so I wonder if they utilize understudies a lot in the matinee showings and then have the main cast in the evening showings, so that they can kind of save their voice more and longevity where they're doing this day in, day out. So that's my live musical rankings. And I'm curious to hear those of you who have been to multiple musicals, what are your favorite ones you've seen? What are ones that you would recommend if you have a chance? The spectacle of this or the experience of it live, you gotta see it. One that I missed out on last year that the couple that had season tickets I was sitting next to, I went to Hamilton, they recommended, they said How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the musical, is actually fantastic, which I was not expecting. And it came to my town, but I was out of town. It was only here for like 2 days, and I was gone both those days, so I didn't get to check it out. But I'm curious if any of you have seen it. Let me know your thoughts and if it's worth a watch.